In the bustling world of the NBA, a recent move has opened up new possibilities for the Boston Celtics, who face limited options to strengthen their team before next month's trade deadline. In a trade between the Washington Wizards and the Detroit Pistons, the Celtics see a chance to bring back two former players without impacting the core of the team. On Sunday, the Wizards and Pistons agreed to a deal that sent Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Livers, and two second-round picks from the Pistons to Washington in exchange for former Celtics Danilo Gallinari and Mike Muscala. As reported by ESPN.com's Adrian Wojnarowski, while the trade between two of the NBA's struggling teams may not be noteworthy on its own, a crucial detail involving the NBA Collective Bargaining Agreement (CBA) brings this move into focus for the Celtics. After sending Muscala and Gallinari to the Wizards in June as part of a three-team deal that brought Kristaps Porzingis to the Celtics, Boston was unable to acquire these players again in the following season, either through a trade with the Wizards or a buyout agreement. However, the recent trade with the Pistons changes this equation. Now that both players are with a new team, the Celtics technically can negotiate to bring them back. There is also the possibility of a new contract if they reach a buyout agreement with the Pistons. The real question, however, is whether the Celtics have a genuine interest in reintegrating Muscala or Gallinari. Both players have struggled in Washington, with shooting statistics well below their career averages. Gallinari is averaging 7.0 points per game, shooting just 31% from three-point range, while Muscala contributes 4.0 points per game with a disappointing 27% accuracy from beyond the arc. Gallinari, with his $6.8 million salary, seems unlikely as a target for Boston due to luxury tax penalties. However, a buyout agreement with the Pistons could be a possibility if he is not traded to another team by the deadline, although he would likely seek a more prominent role than what might be available in Boston. The more intriguing name, from the Celtics' perspective, is Muscala, whose more modest salary of $3.5 million would fit into Boston's Grant Williams trade player exception, TP. Boston could also easily match salaries to acquire him by trading some end-of-the-bench players. The uncertainty remains about whether Boston is looking to bolster its frontcourt before the trade deadline or prefers an upgrade at another position, such as power forward. However, Brad Stevens now has at least one more option to consider in the trade market, given that Muscala has some familiarity with the Celtics system. Don't forget to leave your like to show your support for the team and, of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any electrifying moment of the NBA season.